Good evening, hockey fans. We are here in Newark, New Jersey, home of the Prudential Center, also known as The Rock, which is the home of the New Jersey Devils, as they will play their home opener tonight as they host the 3-1 San Jose Sharks. The Devils will turn to legendary goaltender Marty Brodeur to start their home opener. This man is the all-time leader in regular season wins, shutouts, games played, 4-time Vezina Trophy winner, and a 10-time NHL All-Star. And defending the pipes on the other side of the ice will be Antti Niemi, the first Finnish goaltender to ever win the Stanley Cup. He finished last season 39-17 with a 2.39 goals against average. And we'll head down to center ice now as we're just about ready to get things started off. Adam Henrique versus Joe Pavelski for the opening face-off, and it's won by Pavelski and the Sharks. Burns crosses the blue lines into Devils territory, takes a shot, but it's deflected by Green. Controlled by the Sharks, another shot on net by Pavelski. Can't get it to go in. Slap shot from the blue line, it goes in the net, but there's going to be a penalty on the play. It'll be goaltender interference on Joe Pavelski. He got in Marty's way, and he was not able to make the save because of it. So we'll have a 2-minute penalty, 2-minute power play for the Devils. Face off, up and coming, Henrique versus Thornton on the Sharks side of the ice. The Devils win it back to Andy Green, over to Adam Larsson. Takes a shot, deflected by Niemi. Sharks possession, they get it in. The Devils keep it in the zone, and they head back into neutral zone, up to Yager. Crosses over the Sharks territory, takes a shot, weak side post, and he gets it in. That's a goal for the Devils. And they strike first in this one. Jaromir Jagr, the veteran, he's still got it. And that Pavelski penalty proved to cost the Sharks as they are now working down 1-0 in this one. A nice snipe from Jagr, top left-hand corner. And now we'll have a face-off, Pavelski versus Josefsson. The goal was assisted by Larsson and Andy Green. And the face-off is won by the Sharks. Burns crosses in the Devil's zone. Peeks to the middle, slot from the shot is deflected. Devils with possession now, skating into the Sharks' territory. Henrique putting on some moves, but he can't get around him. Sharks possession of the puck now in their own zone. And Patrick Marleau's in the neutral zone, looking for a play to set up here. Dumps it into the Devils' zone. It's controlled by the Sharks as Pavelski's there to wrap it up. Back to the blue line. Back to Pavelski over the middle, but he can't get the shot on goal. Burns throws a shot from the slide, deflected, rebound, Marleau, he gets a goal! He ties it up, and it's now a 1-1 game as Patrick Marleau, the rebound bounced right back to him on the shot from Brett Burns, and Marty could not stop 2 shots as Marleau sniped it, top left corner deflected off the post, and hit the right post and went in the net. We'll have a face-off now on the right-hand side, Devils blue line, Joe Thornton versus Travis Zajac. And it's Devils possession as Zajac wins the face-off. Peter Hale gives it to Zajac. He has a breakaway here, puts on some moves, crashes the net, it's a goal! Travis Zajac, the assistant captain, a long-time Devil, shoots through the 5-hole, crashes the net. You cannot crash net better than that, as Travis Zajac puts the second goal on the board for the Devils. They have a 2-1 lead now. It was assisted by Peter Harold. A beautiful pass, and the speed from Zajac allowed him to score that goal. And that will be the end of the first period. We'll be right back here on the YouTube radio network for Devils hockey. The Devils are in the lead 2-1 here at The Rock. Welcome back to the YouTube radio network for some more Devils hockey. We are just about to get things started off here for the second period as the first intermission is over. Face-off will be Henrique versus Pavelski, and it's won by Pavelski. Sharks cross over the Devils zone, and they're behind the net. Working from behind the net, Marleau takes a shot, deflected off the post, and now it's in Devils possession. Marty Havlat over to Henrique, back to Marty Havlat. Passes back to Henrique, takes a shot, but it's deflected by Brett Burns. Sharks possession of the puck, passes it back into their zone. Looking for a play here, Pavelski over to Marleau. Into Devils territory, crosses to Brett Burns. Take the backhand shot, deflected, rebound shot from Pavelski is also saved. Marleau, save shot! Marleau again gets the rebound, this time he scores! Patrick Marleau, his second goal of the game, and he ties this game up at 2. Marty could not stop all those shots. He stopped a few of them. But about after the 5th one, he allowed it as Marleau snipes it off the post once again. Lands in the net. And now we'll have a face-off at center ice. Thornton versus Zajac. And the puck drops, and it's in Devils' possession. Adam Larson back to Zidlichki. Over to Larson again in the Devils' zone. Up to Mike Camilleri, crosses neutral zone into the Sharks' territory. Takes a shot, saved by Niemi. Deflected wide. Controlled by Alfredson and the Sharks. Thornton over to Alfredson once again. Into the neutral zone. Up to Logan Couture. Heads down into the Devils' zone. It's behind the net. We're going to have some board play here. Taking possession by the Sharks. Shot is saved by Brodeur. Mike Camilleri with possession of it for the Devils now. Into the Sharks' territory. Takes a shot, and it gets past Niemi. That's a goal. Mike Camilleri, the newly signed Devil in the offseason, takes the lead for the team. It's a 3-2 lead for the Devils now with 13:26 left in the second, assisted by Zajac and Brodeur. Very nice move, the snipe, and it deflects off Niemi's glove into the net, and that's how the Devils have a 3-2 lead. We'll have a face-off now. Gianna will be taking the face-off for the Devils, and it's won by the Sharks. Possession of the Sharks dumped into the Devils' zone, controlled by Andy Green. Up to Bernier. Bernier passes it. Gets deflected, but he controls it back himself. Makes a turn, passes Gianna, takes a shot, and there was a screen! That's a goal for Gianna! The perfect screen from Dinas Zubris. He stood right in front of Niemi, blocked his vision, and Steven Gianna, the ex-Boston College player, gets a goal, assisted by Steve Bernier and Andy Green. And the Devils now have a 4-2 lead in this one. Very nice shot from Gianna. We have 11:06 left in the second. We'll have a face-off on the Sharks side of the zone. Henrique versus Wingles for the Sharks. And it's won by the Sharks. Behind the net now. Up to the Sharks into the neutral zone. Crosses in the Devils zone. Playing some D for the Devils. Marty Havlat can't get possession of it. Cross in front of the net. Shot on goal. It's saved by Marty. Possession for the Devils now. Marty Havlat. It's a 1-on-2 situation. Putting on some moves. And he takes a shot, but it's wide. And Vlasic takes control for the Sharks. Devils possession, shot on front of the net, but he can't get the shot off. And it's the Sharks possession in the neutral zone, into the Devils zone now. Puts on some moves as Kennedy. Looking for a shot here, takes a shot. Glove save, Marty Brodeur. Gloves it, but puts it back into play. Havlat over to Bernier. 1-on-2 situation, puts on the moves, takes a shot, but it's saved. Just barely gets a pad on it is Niemi. Jelenas on the blue line, over to Andy Green, up to the slot. Backhand shot is saved by Niemi. 5:40 left in the second period now. Sharks in the Devils zone. Looking for a pass over the blue line. Slap shot is off the post. Brodeur did not make the save. That was off the post. Goalie's best friend here. Marleau takes a shot, but it's wide. Pavelski controls it. Sharks still possession up in the Devils zone. Hit from Gianna. Knocks the puck loose, and the Devils take possession of it. Back to Jelenas in the Devils zone. Here for a line change now. Camilleri is on for the Devils. He has possession into the Sharks zone. Takes a shot. Post! He hits! And that was so close to the 5th goal of the game for the Devils. We've got 1:40 left in the period now as Patrick Marleau's on the breakaway. Takes a shot. He shoots and he scores! That is the 3rd goal of the game for Patrick Marleau. If this was in San Jose, there'd be hats all over the ice. But unfortunately for Patrick Marleau, we are in New Jersey. He picks up his 3rd goal of the game. And at the end of the second period, it's a 4-3 Devils lead. We will be right back here on the YouTube Radio Network for some more Devils hockey. Welcome back to the YouTube Radio Network for some more Devils hockey. We're here at the Rock, and we're just about ready to get things started off for the 3rd period. The Devils have a 4-3 lead starting off the period. Face off at center ice. It's Henrique versus Pavelski, and it's won by Henrique. Back to Andy Green, and it's stripped by the Sharks. Sharks possession, but it's intercepted by the Devils. Marty Havlat at the right-hand side of the ice. Puts on some moves, but he can't control it, and it's in Sharks possession. Up to Pavelski. Over to Burns, puts on a move, takes a shot. Saved by Marty. Very nice save. He had no one to beat. All he had to beat was the goalie, and he made the save. Jelinas is intercepted by Pavelski. In the Devil's zone, takes a slap shot. Deflected by Eric Jelinas. Henrique takes possession of it. Marty Hovland up the left-hand side of the ice. Puts on a move. Takes a shot. Deflected by Niemi. Nice save off the blocker. Behind the net now for the Sharks. And they're in this neutral zone now, looking for a play here. Dumps it into the Devil's zone, and it's controlled by Henrique. And now it's controlled by Ryan Clough. Up to Camilleri now on the left-hand side. Looking for a play here. He can't get anything going, so he finds Henrique. Then he passes up to Clough. Possession of the puck now for the Sharks after the hit. Dislodged from Cole Alfredson up on the ice. Takes the slap shot off the post. Marty looked like he could have got a skate on it, but it's off the post. Jágr now in the one-on-one situation. Has one man to beat, puts on a move. Shot is deflected by Niemi. Very nice save on the one-on-one situation. Jágr from the slot takes a shot. It's wide. No save on that play. Just a wide shot from Jágr. Camilleri in the slot. He gets hit by a Sharks defenseman, and he can't get the shot off. Sharks possession of it now. Thornton gets laid out by the old man Jaromir Jágr. Over to Zach. Zajac takes a backhand shot, but it's saved by Niemi. Board play now. Behind the net. Camilleri gets hit. Zajac collects it. He passes it back to Adam Larson. Takes a slap shot, but it's deflected by a Sharks defenseman, and they take possession of it into the neutral zone. Alfredson into Devils territory now. Dumps it in as it looks like they'll be getting a line change, and the Devils take control. Camilleri, Zajac over to Steve Bernier. 1-on-2 situation. Looking for somebody past two, and he misses his man. It was behind his man. And the Sharks into the Devils' territory now. It's a one-on-one situation. Peter Harold dives, and he can't get the pass past Peter Harold. Nice defensive play from him. Shot is blocked by Bryce Salvador. Another rebound shot is saved by Marty. Steve Bernier cross into Sharks zone now. Takes a shot. It's deflected off the pad of Niemi. Devils in possession of it once again. They took control behind the Sharks' net. Steven John takes a shot, saved off the shoulder of Niemi. He jumps on it and he covers. And we'll have a face-off now between Henrique and Pavelski. On the Sharks side, yes, one of the Henrique, 4:10 left in the third period. Shot from Havlat, he gets hit, and it's now in possession by Vlasic and the Sharks. Vlasic once again. Up to Pavelski's neutral zone. Putting on the brakes. Dumps it into the Devils' territory. Not sure if that was a line change or a dumper chase, but they do get possession of it. Takes the shot. Marleau slap shot is deflected. Marleau once again. One-timer, they can't get control of it. Henrique 1-on-2 situation. Sharks side of the ice. He loses the puck. And now the Sharks possession of it. One-on-one situation. Shot is saved by Marty, and the rebound is collected by Marleau. But the Devils do take possession of it now. Zajac, 1-on-2 situation. Neutral zone, now the Sharks zone. Tries to put on a move, but he loses control of the puck. Pavelski over to Marleau into the Devils zone now. He's behind the Devils net. And he passes back to the blue line. Over to Thornton, trying to get something working. He passes the slot, but it's deflected off a Devils skate. And the Sharks will be pulling their goaltender right as the Devils get possession of the puck. Travis Zajac, wide open net. He shoots and he scores. Travis Zajac, his second goal of the game, gives the Devils a 5-3 lead with 27 seconds left in the game. And that will be the nail in the Sharks' coffin unless they can pull off an absolute miracle in this one. But I have not seen many comebacks like that in all my years of watching hockey. 5-3 with 27 seconds left. Face off at center ice. Henrique and Thornton controlled by the Sharks. Vlasic empty net once again for the Sharks. Alvarez puts on a move. Saved by Brodeur. Another shot is wide. And now it's collected. One-timer can't get it off. Kennedy back to the blue line. Slap shot, but it's saved by Marty. Another shot from the slot. It's saved by Marty once again. Gloves it. Passes it back out to Adam Larson. Marty Havlat. He skates into Shark zone now. Empty net. Backhand shot. He shoots and he scores. Marty Havlat picks up the 6th goal of the game for the Devils. The second empty netter. And they have a 3-goal lead with 2 seconds left in the third period. And that is the nail in the Sharks' coffin. Marty Havlat scores the goal, assisted by Adam Larson and Marty Brodeur. And that will be how the cookie will crumble in this one, as the Devils come away with the win in their home opener here at the Rock by a score of 6-3. Marty picks up his first win of the season. Before this season, it wasn't even look like he was going to play for the Devils, but now he picks up the home opener win, only allowing 3 goals, while the Devils put 6 goals on the board for him. And with that being said, I'll wrap things up here at the Prudential Center. Don't forget to tune in next time here on the YouTube Radio Network for the next edition of Devils Hockey.
Baby, I believe that you're a feeling fine. Shake my body, under a bad side with a blue moon in your eyes. So sing it now. Woke up this morning. Got a